Okay, so picking up part 3, gonna just tag him. He's gonna run straight back. If I remember correctly, I'm gonna do this. Just here we go. If I remember correctly, there is a dog on the other side that sometimes will aggro when I pull this. I can't remember. We're gonna find out together. There's the snare. Didn't pick anything up. That's great. So now you know. Also, you've got 5 spawns that you get to work with. I'm going to just push through this guy real quickly. And then move over to that kind of, what direction is that? South area. There's some Sarnacs there. There's a dog there. There's another named. This roaming Sarnac right here. That's a placeholder for a named. Not sure. Oh yeah, Battlemaster. 99% sure that's Battlemaster. He's challenging, but again, as you level up, you will be able to take these named on fairly easily with assist healing your merc. That's the key on these named, is you will need to heal alongside. You're going to have to keep an eye on Jobber. You will need to throw Companions of Genius. Every named you will want to put Pet Power on. You will have your Mend Companion AA. You will have Revival, which is your heal, and then you'll have Dread Shield or whatever it is at your level, which is a rune type spell, I believe. I think actually it triggers healing. It's not just a rune. I will pull it up here. Yeah, it's a rune, and then it heals when it does that. And I assume it's that same standard way across the board on the lower levels. Maybe it doesn't heal, or maybe just it's a scale up as you level up. It's just been a while since I've had to pay attention to the lower level spells. I just, when an expansion comes out, I have a spreadsheet, I plug in all the new spells, and I create the list of dots in order from, kind of DPS and then also length of spell. So when you clear that Bridge Guardian, you've got this guy over here, and you can pull him, and we will pull him. But then right over here, there's a dog. But let's get this Guardian out of the way. You can hit him from anywhere, and he's going to path over. I, though, try to pull him like this because it can get a little weird on the pathing, and sometimes he drops down. It doesn't aggro anything additionally, but it has a pause, and then it just appears on top of you and starts beating into you like you're a sack, and it's a little bit of surprise. Sometimes you can't hit pet attack fast enough. So I pull him so he runs straight across and not kind of at a weird diagonal where he can fall. I'm just going to fully dot this up so we get a drop quickly. And we'll move a little over here. There's that dog I kept referencing. He'll be the next pull because Watchmen and Watchmen are placeholders for names. You pull him, and then you pull that one, or that one, doesn't matter. But again, you're staggering all this. It's not going to happen for me because we're killing these quickly, but maybe for you by then, you're on a respawn of the named. You might want to just sit down and med and wait for it to pop up, and then you'll start your chain through the different static mobs. You killed the roamer here, then you killed the golem there, then you killed the undead there, and then you turned back around, you killed a Sarnac here, you killed the Bridge Guardian placeholder golem there, and then you started pulling wherever you wanted to. There's another path, of course, and that's heading down this pathway towards the noble queen throne area. And it's where you want to go when you get to about 112, 113, and because the mobs in that area are higher level, even just the regular old Sarnacs. They offer more XP, and that's where you're going to move to. But for now, we're going to hit. It's going to Membler. He's dotted, he's darked with Snare. We're going to hit Scent, and then we'll just run back over to the bridge, and we'll just wait for him. Won't aggro anything else. We're good to go. These are all single pulls. This is all you just grinding away. When you have a double XP weekend or you've got an XP pot, this is where you want to be. No matter what, even if it's the grind AAs. You know, for some reason, I chose at 110 that I was going to grind all my AAs, and I was going to hang out at 110. So I spent a ton of time here just maximizing AAs. I ended up then buying the expansion because on test you do have to buy the latest expansions. I ended up buying it and pushing myself right up to 115, and then working on AAs. I'm still working on those. I still have probably a couple thousand to go. I'm at 47, 49, so that's quite a few. Anyway, this is a named, and we're going to pull him back to our camp. Everything comes back to our camp, and it will single pull. Don't mind my Drider Merc. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. It fell down. Oh, reappeared. There we go. Sometimes the pathing right there, that little corner, gets a little screwy. That's not really an issue. Down below you is a whole other deal. Beetles. There's water. It's just a whole other part of the level. It's not going to aggro and bring everything up. It just, I don't know, I guess it floats for half a second. I've never really can't pan the camera around to figure out what's going on. But it's not going to be an issue other than when sometimes it will just reappear on top of you and pound pretty hard for, considering what it is, which is never fun. So we've cleared everything in this area. Pardon me, there still is one more name placeholder. This guy, and we can just pull him right here, and we know nothing's coming, so we can actually set up shop here instead of pulling back to the bridge, which might be the best thing to do because there is going to be that roamer bridge guardian respawn soon. And maybe you don't want to be sitting there. Maybe you want to be camped out over here waiting for it to show up. That's what's so great about staggering all these spawns is you know the order and you're not going to be surprised. There's not a roamer over here because we've cleared everything. It's fun. There's another golem, which is something you're going to incorporate into your pools eventually because that's how far you're going to be going. These 3 or 4, whatever, Sonics, you're going to be pulling them eventually. You're going to be pulling all of this stuff. All these mobs are going to be yours, and you're all just based right here. You can just sit here and met up, and if you've got the HP to take the beating, you can just sit here, wait. That bridge guardian's going to spawn. It sees through Invis. It's going to smack you, and then you're going to hit, for me, 2 pet attack, and it's going to, and then you'll run away a bit. Hopefully, it's not an issue. But if you don't want to do that, just sit here, keep your screen right there, and you're going to see the spawn. It's going to pace from there back to here. If you don't see it and you're nervous, pop up over here. Oh, maybe he's hiding there. Whatever it is. Anyway, this is your bridge guardian camp in Chardok. You're going to stay here for as long as you can. They're going to turn blue eventually, but the XP is really, really high still. I'm going to, in this video, and I will not make a part 4, but the next videos that I'll do will be heading towards the Noble Queen. I'm not sure what they call it because I didn't raid this. I didn't play when this was the current expansion. I joined back in when Tav was announced, and so I've been playing since then. I played a little bit on live when Ruins was, when the number 2 Canark, which I think was Ruins. Anyway, I wasn't here when this was top in zone. I'm not sure if they call it Queen or Nobles or whatever, but it's that way. That's the way we're going to go next. But this video we're going to wrap up right now. Hopefully this kind of gave you a demonstration of just what you can do here by yourself nothing to worry about. It's all single pulls. It's a really easy camp to get to. It's a really safe camp to be in, other than the one roamer, which is the Bridge Guardian itself. This is it, man, and woman. This is where you want to be. This is where you want to grind. I hope this helps. I'm going to end the video here. Hope everybody has a good day. Thanks for watching.